Alright. Let's try not to botch this one this time. Alright, so for the 3 people who are in right now, we're just going to be painting miniatures. And we're probably going to do this for about 45 minutes to an hour. And yeah, I'm making progress on all my mounted knights. I'll show you over here. Here's some of the unpainted ones. Here's that army. And I got some dark knights here. And this is the new paint for the other army. It's like silverish tin. And then these two I've been experimenting with because I was figuring out in my last live painting horse, then the soldier in that order. And this guy just painted the soldier first. Oh yeah, by the way, can you guys hear me fine? I'm assuming you guys can hear me fine. Not much, Paul's Crusader. I'm gonna paint all these guys different color. Their horses are gonna be great. Their horses are gonna be slightly different. And I figured out some weapons. Here's one. Here's one of the guys. He has a poleaxe. Here's one of the opposite guys. He has a spear. I also I haven't posted another video yet, but I'm this live. I got new Dremel bits to sand down the excess, and that's what I've been using. More efficient way. Yes, I will be making banners for them and everything. So this diorama is turning less into a diorama and becoming more of like a tabletop game. Because I was going to put trees and everything and have it be a display, but, you know, I can't help myself. All I want to do is, I want to see them all fight, and you can turn this into a game if you want. So imagine if you have this big piece of fake land and you could, like, make up a game with dice and everything, sort of like D&D without the dragons part. So, yeah. All right, 4 people's enough. I guess I'll just start getting to mixing paint and everything. Cool. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day for a stream. I did some cleaning in my studio as well. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. We have these handy hands I've been using to help hold some weapons. These are just these little cylindrical dowels that are really, really tiny. I've been painting them, almost spilled the water, shaving them down to make spears and other weapons. And they're all drying as well. There we go. Put that there. I'm going to put these guys aside and then work on all the horses and everything. Organize my setup a little bit. The on-foot knights are coming along pretty good. So that's an upside. This is what I've been using to adhere weapons to the knights. And it's just regular super glue, the stuff you kind of pinch together for small dioramas and miniatures. It's been working out pretty well. Also, when I'm dremeling down some of the figures, sometimes the limbs break off the horses, which are super fragile. So I'll use that same glue to just re-glue a leg back on. So that's pretty cool. Any questions? My next helmet, I don't know. I kind of just, I kind of wing it idea-wise. Maybe in the future I'll do a Halo costume. Make my own custom Halo guy. Turn that into a suit. You guys remember that time I turned a shark? I mixed together a shark and knight armor. That was pretty fun. It was historically inaccurate, and as a matter of fact, that was the reason I chose to get into real historical medieval aesthetic and cardboard armor making, because there was a big gap in the stomach. I think I already talked about this, but yeah, there was a big gap in the stomach. And I'm like, I could just keep trying to cover that up, or at this point, I might as well just make like a historically accurate knight armor set. And then that's why I've been obsessed with critiquing fantasy armors. Like, hey, you have a giant gap in your stomach, you can take an arrow straight to the stomach. You're sacrificing coolness for safety, or safety for coolness. It doesn't even look that cool, in my opinion. Like the Chronicles of Narnia, and that movie was pretty bad. I know it's supposed to be fantasy, but I just can't help myself but critique it. One day I'll make a movie. I've been making mini movies on my channel about the night fights. That's always pretty fun to do. I need a new paint knife. That's not happening. Is Armor Smith in? I don't see him. He probably might be. Just gonna mix together some black and white and try to make a light gray here. A little bit darker. There we go. Like another scoop will do. There we go. This is going to be the color of all the horses, and then their tails and everything will be black, and the hoofs will be black as well. Probably gonna use this brush. Paint away. If anyone here just joined, that's pretty much all we're gonna do. Paint miniatures for like an hour, just so I have some content uploaded for the week. I think that's a fair exchange. You watch my videos, I post at least a short, because I like to have plenty of time to work on like a quality build, and I haven't started one yet. Right now I'm just kind of cleaning up and finishing up all the ones I've started, and one of them is this battle diorama, and the lives are pretty convenient because I can just record and show you as I'm doing it instead of having to edit anything, so that's pretty cool. You guys can see what's going on. Alright, cool. We got 5 people on. Got that right there. Is there any suggestions as to how I can make the lives interesting? Like anything I can do that so it's not just me talking? Or is this entertaining enough? Oh boy. That horse is not having a good day. Alright, so here's that horse, and here's the brown ones for reference. I think that's pretty sick. This is the opposing side. They have like darker, grayer armor with brown horses. And then the other team will have more silverish armor. Different type of salad. Yeah, Corbin the... Oh, I thought that W was Roman numeral for 6. Yeah, I need to update the salad. It's a good salad I made, but I should make another one. Should I open all my lives up like IShowSpeed? Turn me up in the chat. Turn me up in the chat. I love IShowSpeed. I mean, I liked him better when he was, like, still getting bigger and bigger, but, you know, I'm glad he was the one that was carrying the internet back in 2022. Holy crap, it's already 2024. So, lately I've been watching, probably not. So I like all kinds of sports, baseball, hockey, football. We're not going to talk about that stupid ass Super Bowl that just happened. But I've been watching this guy who's an engineer. His name is Surjan Singh, and he's trying to develop a more visible, a higher visibility cage for goalies. And I went to his website, on Reader Available or whatever it's called, and his process is actually really inspiring, and it's inspired me to stop procrastinating when for my content creation as well. He's just he's going through trial and error to develop a cage. I don't know how successful he'll be, but because cat-eye cages are already very efficient, and I don't think any goal. But he said he's talked to goalies, and they said they would love a more visible, having a cage over their face. So he is approaching and attacking the correct problem, and that's a part of the developing process for anything you guys do. Always make sure in your process that you're trying to invent the right thing in the first place. And the reason I brought this up is because in one of his later videos, he was like, I just decided to show up because I misplaced my motivation, which I always do. But I also get fixated on things like battle dioramas and cool things, and it's a curse being able to build whatever I want in my imagination out of cardboard, because I'll get fixated on something and then start building it in real life, and then I'll lose my fixation on it, and then oh crap, now I have an unfinished project, and I ended up making a YouTube video on it, and I want to move on, but I can't because I have this project behind me, and this is one of them. And I'm not a full-time content creator either, so if I was, oh man, all of the projects would be done. But yeah, I'm just trying to do everything in my power to post a video. It's not, I mean, I want you guys to have something to watch, but I also like posting. I just like that feeling of a fresh video popping up in a new tutorial or demonstration or whatever. Because I want to leave a mark on the world somehow, and I guess I can do it by painting miniatures. This is the only hand getting tired from turning and holding it firmly, to my surprise. Check the comments real quick. I see you, Admiral. I'm reading it, don't worry. Hello, how's it going? I did not like the Super Bowl. Okay, well, I can't help myself. The Super Bowl, I'm just tired of the Chiefs becoming a franchise, that's all. And, I'm gonna be honest, I don't hate Travis Kelce anymore, because he's not insufferable like he used to be. And I don't even hate Taylor Swift. There's worse celebrities that are actually mean and bad for society. Like Ellen, she sucks. But Taylor Swift, she's not a bad person at the least. She's not mean. She's not like... she's not really good for the environment because she takes a private jet to the other side of a room, but whatever. All that said, her music is just... she has good songs, but all of them are just... The rest of them, they're kind of just overrated. She's not bad, it's just she's overrated, that's all. I don't think all the violence following the Super Bowl is necessary. That was really disappointing. I like the Bengals and Rams. See, like, that was an interesting game because it was two new opponents. Very interesting game. Even though I don't like the Bengals, it was still a very interesting game to watch because it was something different. Trying to keep my opinions as neutral as possible so I don't lose followers. But yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, can someone confirm for me in the comments whether that lady is still directing new Star Wars movies, or did she get removed? Does anyone know the new director for the new Star Wars movies? The one that's gonna ruin it for everyone? Yeah, that one. I don't know her name. She wants to focus on Rey as a character, but first of all the problems were solved in the first 6 movies. At this point, you're basically creating Pacific Rim 5. Like, how many times do you have to solve the same problem? The whole plot just gets defeated. Like, the thing we just destroyed is back again. Like, really? That's the best you got? Really? I think I talked about this in one of my other streams, but Joaquin Phoenix was a great Napoleon, but the Napoleon movie was not that good. In fact, it was bad. They shouldn't have advertised it as why they're about to show why he's the greatest strategist in history. But that's how they advertise it. That's why there's a problem. If they advertised like, oh, we're about to show you his personal life and love story, then everything we watched on camera would have been like, okay, so now that makes sense. But it was bad because they advertised it like, you're about to see every battle, every ounce of why this man convinced his army to be as loyal to him as they were. But they didn't show him. They didn't show him do that. But I like Joaquin Phoenix. He's not only close to the same height as Napoleon Bonaparte, but he's a great actor and he was a great Napoleon. But they glossed over his greatness. So much missing. This miniature painting is really fun. We're actually closing in on the armies. I can't wait to give them all weapons, like this guy here. Put that on display for you guys to see. And then some of them, like some of these that aren't... Here, let me find one. This one is just flat compared to this one, which is like pointy like a spear. See how I shaved them down differently? This one's just like a big flat edge. This one's a circular spear. This one's gonna be like a flag pole or banner pole, and this one's a weapon, of course. Or I could turn this into a poleaxe or something like that. But one of these horsemen will be holding a banner. Here's the one I showed on my last stream. I'm still working on the design. If you guys join my Discord, if you haven't already, you can send me ideas for the banners for these armies, because they're not from countries. They're gonna be like random banner designs. I'm planning on making one where it's like checkered. It's gonna be black and white, and then maybe some gold in there. And then one of them, I need help for the other armies' banners. So if you want to join my Discord and send me some artwork that I can use, I'll give you credit. I'll give you full credit for the design. I'll shout you out in my video. Maybe if you have a channel, you'll get more subscribers. But it's completely up to you guys. I'm more than willing to do that. Oh yeah, the Discord has been working out, by the way. It's allowed me to actually do everything I just explained. Like, I can interact with my fans better. And some of my fans are creators too, so I can give them ideas and help them out. And found it. I meant to scoop that blue piece of silicone out of this one. I guess we could try to do that right now. Just need the right tool. T-pin. Crap, get that perfect. There we go. Oh man, I even missed the whole leg. What the heck? Man. Here, well, I don't want to get dust everywhere, so I guess we're going to caveman it. Just kind of chip it away. Got another idea. I would say don't do it at home, but I'm doing it at home, so do it safely. I know what I'm doing. Man, I really did this horribly. Okay. Please don't break. Well, I think that's good enough. Read the comments real quick if there's any questions. Ooh. Banner idea. Yellow with black triangles. Ooh, that's a good idea. I really pissed off the Admiral there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh yeah, I should inform you, these knights in my head are like 14th to 13th century. Why not a specific year? Because like I said, the same reason it's not a specific country. Because I want it to be a little bit customizable. That's why. And if they were 15th century, I would have focused more on the armor. But I did my best to put armor around the figure to give it like late armor. Like, you know how I like full plated coverage. But I think any knight from the year 1000 up to 1500, I think they're all cool. But my favorite is the latest version of knights, with fully closed face bassinets, like 15th century. And I did my best to make the mold. This is the figure I created. Put a silicone mold around it, and when that dried, I got a mold, put some epoxy clay in there, and then squeeze it down so it gets all the shapes. When it dries, I pull them out, and there you go. And I paint them silver. How cool is that process? You can thank the craftsman Steady Crafting for that method. I learned that from him. I think this is good enough. I feel like it could have done a million times better. I'm just going to hold off on this. I have to redo that one. I can't paint that. Also, yeah, I need to make more horses, but I had to order more epoxy clay because I just ran out. So, there might not be another video on this for like a week. But that's the whole point of doing this live. The knights will be silver. That's why I'm not painting them, if anyone's curious. I'm just getting the rough colors down. Like, the biggest color will be the horse, so I'm just painting that very sloppily because it's super easy. Then I'll go back and do all the knights. And then, after that, the horse's tail and hoofs. This one should be good. Right? Okay. Yeah, it's good enough. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. Alright, we have about 9 horsemen for the opposite army. And then I'm gonna let those dry, and I should probably fix that one that I haven't painted yet. Oh wait, I could also just... I forgot to paint this one. I was just experimenting. This guy. I just have to repaint the silver on him. There we go. Ah, shit. the biggest flaw about this entire thing is that if I stand up all the figures on the battlefield over there, oh, this table's pretty stable, but if I just give it a shake, yeah, they all fall over. That, and if I line them up in orientation, if you knock one over, it dominoes. But, you know, not to mention they're also pretty fragile, but, you know, there's all kinds of flaws and everything, so can't really do anything about it. Okay. Let those guys dry, and also, thank you. Figures are going to be beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to give the other army some weapons. So let's organize the station of work. Clean that off. Put this here. Put this over here. See, dominoes. So I typically try to stand them and I'm not displaying them like this. Well, it doesn't matter. That T come back. And now that guy. These are just some of the army. I can tell this one's a resin. This one might be a resin, I think. This one's epoxy clay. This one's resin. I can tell it's super light. And that was the first prototype. And I feel like not only are these, they're superior because they don't shatter like these, because these are like statues. But these are a little bit more dense, so they don't wobble as much. And these are like, does not take a lot to knock them over. But these guys, a little bit more. So here's about 9 of the soldiers, including this one. And we'll give them some spears. You guys can still see what's going on, right? Cool. If I usually just put the spears right in between their hip and elbow. If it's clustered right there, I usually just Dremel it out and just put a little circular slot there. But I give them spears that way. We'll drop super glue there. And this stuff's great for miniatures. Try to get to match the other one best as I can. Some of them are going to have spears going straight out. Some of them are going to have spears going at a 90-degree angle because they're not going into attack. But most of them will be in that position. That's pretty good. You guys can see them over there, right? Yes. Yeah, that's a good example of a clustered elbow. Might be able to just get it to work. Or maybe I'll have him be one of the first ones that has it just sticking straight up. Or at an angle. Yeah, let's do an angle. Let's do something a little bit different. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to print more with my molds. And repaint them all. But I guess that's a pretty fun part. I don't really mind. Try to figure out what... Oh, shoot. Figure out where the glue's gonna go. Mm-hmm. Hold it there for a sec. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like he's like moving it around almost. That's sick. Some of them, most of the guys in the front of the charge will have spears and lances. And the guys in the back will also have like bill hooks and stuff like that. And then all the guys on foot. I need to make a lot more of these. But I got 2 molds. They'll have pole weapons, swords, axes, maces, halberds, pavises, all kinds of stuff. This is the part I really wanted to get on live. Gluing the weapons to the guys. There we go. Might have to sand down one of the feet just so it's even. Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's the paint I use. It's a nickel ultra bright metallic acrylic paint. And I have another one I didn't open yet. This one, it's not nickel, it's tin, but basically the same thing. You like the bill hook? Yeah, that thing's really cool. I almost made one back 2 years ago. I just lost my motivation. I turned it into a halberd instead. It's a lot of work. The thing about quality weapons that I use in my skits that don't break very well have a lot of glue, and glue is pretty expensive. But the glue is what makes it flexible, and I basically fill it to make it solid. But that's just me. You know, I like to fill my things to the brim with glue. Oh, these guys look so sick already. Look at that. Got a little cavalry charge going on right now. This is what I had in mind when I started this project. And that was in November. But I guess I started the miniatures back in December. But it's February, so I guess I can't keep making excuses. Yes, this is so cool. Oh. Alright. I think those guys are almost done drying. We'll wrap it up with this small little army. There's more back there on the battlefield, but for now, do this, then paint the silver onto the other knights. Nice. This guy will have his at an angle. This one will be straight. Looks like I'm running out of super glue. Guess that's when the video will end, when I'm out of super glue. Just kidding, I'll just keep painting. Looks like we're out of super glue now. How long have we been going for? 40 something minutes. Oh, is there an issue? Is the camera delayed? I gotta stand up and check anyway. Oh, just a little glitch. Okay, looking for my water bottle. Alright, guess we'll just close off the video for the next 15 minutes with painting the alternate army. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. Leave those for later. Now, do my best to paint the guys. Put some of this tin down. Ah, shit, that was the wrong paint. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Dipped in the wrong paint. Oh, these are cold. I just touched it on the paint a little bit. You guys can see the action, right? Okay. It's good. Alright. There we go. Touch up on this guy. There we go. Shoot, is that right? There we go. This looks like it's still wet. These are looking great. Oh man, I just looked back at the army right here in this one. It looks so sick. Getting there, we're getting there. Sorry I haven't been talking lately. I just I'm getting really focused on this and I just smeared that. There we go. And I think this might be the last one that I'll be doing today. There we go. Alright, that's done for now. Put that in the water. If your hands are messy like this, you're doing something right. Okay. Oh wait. Oh yeah, oh this is the one I was gonna sand. Okay. We got one more so far. I want to check the comments, see if I can answer any questions. Chivalry 2, wow. So sick. Alright. Grab the bits and everything. Trying to figure out a good way to do this. I don't want to touch the miniatures. I'll just place them on the diorama, whatever. Move that piece of acoustic frame. Oh man, broke his spear. Maybe I should put a protective gloss coat over them because I know you're going to be touching them a lot. Or you don't want the paint to rub off, but I think they've been holding up pretty well. Oh, sweet. Oh, man. Okay, so that's an issue. Need a lot more super glue than that. Shit. Where's my backpack? Whatever. Deal with that later. You guys gotta see how sick this is. I'll show you in a second. It's just I'm placing down all the ones with spears and everything, and it looks so realistic. Now the other army is unprepared because they don't have any weapons. But look at this. It's really coming together. I gotta touch up the the terrain a little bit because it's been sitting in my room for a really long time. But this is what we got so far. And now I want to show you guys. This is a noise warning. It's kind of loud because I gotta use my Dremel. Whoever that is. Move this. This is gonna be quick. Got these bits off of Amazon. I needed something because the other ones were pretty small, and I just needed something that could both sand big stuff and get in small crevices. Identify where I'm gonna sand and then sand away. It doesn't usually take me this long for each miniature when I'm sanding. I'm just giving this one some extra love because why not? It's the last one I have to do for a while till I make more. I'm just gonna vacuum this up. This vacuum cleaner is perfect for desks because it's small and I don't have to plug in a massive vacuum cleaner just to clean up some dust. Especially for what I'm doing. It's perfect for what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Yep, now we can paint this one. There we go. This one needs both. I know I'm painting these in a very caveman way, but I really don't care. Usually I do, but I don't know why. I usually take a lot more time, but they're just so small. I just want to get it over with. If you get some of the horse paint on the night, it's fine because, hey, extra layer of paint is better. Even though that's not the color you're going to paint it, it's going to change anyway. Pretty good. Pretty good there. Let that dry. And while that's drying, you can, I'm glad you're on the server. What else can I do? I think these guys are also dry. We can paint their tails and hoofs black. Other black paintings. You guys can see right over here. Cool. Just trying to get the rough outline. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get some of this. Oh yeah, and the mane that gets painted black too. I know we're already past an hour, but I'll get this little task done, then we'll probably wrap it up. Since I'm on a roll here. Oh no, botched it. Yes. Saddle first. It's good enough for me. fudge. Oh, great. And my phone's gonna die. 10%. Hey, if the stream randomly ends, just know my phone's dying, so yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna end the stream after I'm done painting this horse. So just a heads up. Because my phone is going to die. Okay, there we go. Shit. Let me do that one. It's good. It's good enough. Okay. Oh. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream. There will be more in the future. And yeah, take care, everyone. Thank you for watching me paint these miniatures. Now, I'll show you this right before I end the stream. I'll see you. Here's the battle diorama. All right, goodbye. Thank you, Bookman. All right, bye.